In the rugged lap of nature, amidst knotty oaks and towering conifers, is situated the Guru Nanak 5th Centenary School. We are always reminded of Rudyard Kipling's words, "Of all things in the world, there is nothing, always excepting a good mother, so worthy of honor as a good school." Principal, with his tireless striving within a short span of time, has brought about tremendous changes. Now, a few words by our worthy principal, Air Commodore Rajendra Singh.
Established on 23rd November 1969 to commemorate the quincentenary of our great master, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji. It was the vision and the foresight of the founder of the school, Sardar Mehtab Singh Sahib, which turned his dream into reality. In his mission of establishing this institution, he was ably assisted by his benevolent wife, Sardar Saiba Jaspir Kaur Ji, and his illustrious son, Sardar Jaspal Singh. Today in the school, we aspire to follow the trail he has blazed. The school has made tremendous progress during the last 19 years, and we are confident that in the years to come, our school would be counted amongst the first few prestigious residential schools in the country. We have a burning ambition to succeed. We have the distinction to draw students from many countries and almost all the religions. We have students from United States of America, Thailand, Malaysia, Sweden, Canada, Afghanistan, Iran, and many other countries. Therefore, we are truly an international family. Today is a very proud day for us. It's the 19th Founders Day. Little later, Sir Edmund Hillary will honor us by his presence, by presiding over the Founders Day, and by giving away the prizes to the winners.
To go around, you would kindly notice how the school has grown during the last 19 years. It is all due to the active cooperation of the parents and the trust reposed in us. Among the pioneers were also Sardar Niranjan Singh Sajdev of Bangkok, Gyani Gurbachan Singh of Dehradun, Sardar Inderjeet Singh, the then chairman of Punjab and Sindh Bank, and Lieutenant Colonel J.S. Guleria, without whose dedicated efforts the school would not have come into being. We remember their contribution with deep gratitude.
श्री वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह। श्री भगवती जी सहाय बात श्री भगवती जी की पातशाही दसवीं प्रथम भगवती समर के गुरु नानक लय आए, फिर अंकत गुरु अमरदास रामदासे होए सहाय। अर्जन हर गोबिंद नु सिमरो श्री हर राय, श्री हर कृष्ण त्याई है जिस डिठे सब दुख जाए। तेग बहादुर सिमरिए कन्नत आवे ताए, सब थाई होए साए। दसवां पातशाह श्री गुरु गोबिंद सिंह साहिब जी महाराज, सब थाई होए सहाय। दसवां पातशाह दी जोत श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी दे पाठ दी दात दा त्याग धर के बोलो जी पंजा प्यारिया तुहां सह तेरा नाम जपिया, वन छकिया तेग जलाई तेग बहाई तेग के अंडर कीता, तिन जिन्हां प्यारियां सचियारियां दी कमाई दा ध्यान करके खालसा जी बोलो जी। जिन्हां सिक्खां सिंधियां ने धर्म दे सीस दिते, बन बन कटाए, खोपड़ियां लवाइयां, चरखियां ते चढ़े, तन आरियां नाल चढ़ाए गए, गुरुद्वारियां दी सेवा लई कुर्बानियां कीतियां, धर्म नहीं हारिया, सिक्खी के स्वासा नाम निभाए, तिन्हां दी कमाई दा ध्यान करके खालसा जी बोलो।
The boys have just finished having their breakfast, and now let's join in the morning assembly, an important part of our daily routine.
Good morning, children. May the blessing of the Guru become the song of God. May the heart be filled with the word of the Guru. May the grace of the Guru lead us to the infinity of wisdom, prosperity, and health.
In Kathmandu, 37-year-old Frenchman Marc Bittard scaled Mount Everest in a record time of 22 hours and 38 minutes without oxygen, non-stop. 100-meter final has been stripped of his gold medal. He was found guilty of having used the banned drug, anabolic steroids. Johnson has been banned from future competition for at least 2 years, and from the 1991 World Championships and the 1992 Olympic Games. The flood situation in Delhi remains alarming, as the water level of Yamuna is 2 meters above the danger level. In Punjab, the road from Ludhiana to Jalandhar looks like a fast-moving river. The Army has been alerted, and at some places, Army jawans have evacuated stranded people. In Himachal Pradesh, about 130 people are feared killed due to floods. Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi said in a press conference that not even an inch of Indian land will be given to China. Prime Minister is visiting China soon. In the Olympics, Greg Louganis has created history by winning both of the men's diving gold for the second time in succession. He achieved this first in the 1984 Olympiad. In basketball, the USA will be competing against Russia in the semifinals today. And in the men's division, in the women's division, the USA defeated Russia in the semifinal and will now be moving up to the finals. That's the end of the news. Thank you.
Men by Indian setting. No man ought to be guilty of unspeakable faults, of needlessly crushing out the high hopes of any brother man. Life and life is both paths who require courage to take away any man's medal for his struggles and his task, and give him doubt and hesitation. When you are aiding singing out the pessimism, you insist that this is a devil will, and every man and his prize in a pretty cheap one at that. The danger is that someone will half believe you and lost something on his way. To inspire hope on a man, hope for himself, for his friends, for the future of goodness, is to do one of the best things you can possibly do for him. If you desire to do a great thing for the world, give your life for putting out into it. Thank you.
I'm going to recite a poem called Kirna. Brahm Ra Sekre Chokirna, Brahm Gyan Bente Se Dharna, Brahm Yog Kapure Nupurna, Brahm Gyan Bente Se Dharna, Kausagar Ke Pal Utarna, Gurse Ke Khityo Namaskar, Brahm Gyani Hari Avtar, Brahm Yogi Payakal Ke Raag Mehma Bai Sagleta.
Additional facilities for our students have been provided to them from time to time. These are the solar water heaters which were installed this year in the month of March. And now the students have the facility of running hot water in the boarding house. Coming to the swimming pool. This sport was included in our curriculum this year in the month of April. The pool, which was renovated in early March, has provided another mode of recreation for our students. Swimming is now one of their favorite sports. For a peek into the classrooms. This happens to be the physics laboratory. This is Gurpreet Singh Khalsa, the head of the physics department. A physics practical class is in progress.
You want instance of your 50 gram weight. This is the first part. Second part, we use the same apparatus with water to find the weight of the same unknown in water. This demonstrates our creative principle. Then we use a combination of the two to find the relative density of this unknown. Your weight in air X, your weight in water Y. The relative density X on X minus Y. And I explained the procedure before, so you can start. Any questions? Remember, the D value is distance to the unknown weight. That's 40, 13.
Having gone round Vincent-Hill, we now take you to our sister organization Shangri-La, which was founded in the year 1975 to mark the 300th anniversary of our ninth Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. the headmistress of Shangri-La.
Campus, Shangri-La. This Shangri-La estate was bought by the GNFC School Society in January 1977. Ever since, it has housed the girls and the junior boys. Now, let's just go around this campus Shangri-La and have a view of different rooms.
Shangri-La also, we have a very well-equipped library. In addition to the books, we subscribe to a large number of magazines which are of a great help to our students. We have an open shelf system here, and the students can even get books issued in their names. This is Shangri-La's mini hospital, which we call the Healing House. This mini hospital is also very well equipped and is looked after by Sardarni Sahiba Hari Kaur Khansa, who, because of her amiable nature, tireless efforts, and loving dedication to her work, has gained a lot of popularity amongst the students and the staff alike.
Here the working principle is V is directly proportional to I at constant temperature. That implies, and that constant will be known as your resistance of this defense of the property. Here with the help of Ohm's law only, we will be able to get the value.
But then if it's together called it's called an and so these are like what? Each is the resistor is in the center and each this current we have to see what that
Cadets are ready for your inspection, sir.
Keep standing. We begin this morning's program.
से कहाँ निकालें किसी किसी
Oh, good sir, for the love of God, and all away! My wife is away and I'm busy. Go to the next street! Away, beggar! My husband is out and I have nothing for you. Better call again when he comes back. Ah, Harriet, I'm just off to dine with the mayor. He keeps next to the table. I was thinking, maybe I should take along that apple pie. You know, that big one that I did last Monday. Just get it for me. Hurry, I must be late. Very good, husband. Why? Couldn't be so carrots, can I? You think you could bring it along after me? Quite impossible. I've too much to do to run errands. Why not send someone back for it? A good idea. But who? Already. I got what I expected. Go away, beggar. Go away. I'm busy. Go to the next street stop. Never mind that. Listen, directly I am gone, go to that door, knock on it. A lady will come to the door, and when she does, you will take her hand and kiss it. Kiss the lady's hand? I think you're making a slight mistake, brother. I'm not lovesick. I'm starving. That's not all. When you have kissed her hand, you will say, Madam, I am sent by Mr. Gautier's will open. Right. Where did you learn this conjuring trick? Here's how you carry it. It's a very good pie. Rest assured, lady, I will carry this pie with the greatest care. Be off, then, and don't wait till we are to wake up. Good dream. Last a little longer. Right now, I have the least desire to wake up. Well, what did I tell you? Don't talk so loud. You might wake me up. Well, wake up then. It's dinner time. And this will do to start. Mayor was out. Nice way to treat a guest, eh? He asked him to dinner, then goes and forgets all about it. I'll get even with him, Marion. Mark my words. Gaspard Gautier is not a man to be treated like that. Oh, no. So what will you do for dinner? Dine at home, of course.
Vision in Chinese is very symbolic, very artistic. Ah, so signal, a more small stature. Behold, for forward ancient China, notice only one tree for 3 trees. One tree meant to suggest an entire forest. Very symbolic, very artistic. Back to introduce our chief characters. Number 1 trick and number 3 trick. Going, going, going. It's late one night. Each fixing his own houses. No singing for night, no singing for houses. Audience must use imagination. We blew our budget just on a snowflake. Suddenly, out of woods comes dark. Wicked creatures, evil creatures.
I beg you to give me admittance to your snug little home.
Who's that knocking at my door?
It's I, Juan. What the heck is a chinny chin chin?
Oh, it's my girlfriend. Her name is Chin. She needs a nickname. I dream of Chinny with the light brown hair.
What is this, Chinese amateur night? Let me in, I say.
Never.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Then what will you do?
I'll turn you into pork count, man.
So Woodhawk, son of Confucius, will blue houses.
Are you going to open up the door, or do I have to go to my huff and puff?
What will you do if I let you in?
Turn you into barbecue spare ribs with sesame soy sauce.
Again Woodhawk, again success. Simon Harris was the reigning chopstick. Just in nick of time, number 2 trick and number 3 trick.
Oh, so you're pulling that one on me, are you? Okay, wise guys, prepare yourself for some huffing and puffing, and I'll blow you all into wonton soup.
So Woodhawk, but no big house did not be big. Number 1 big house was too strongly. It was there, one was out of luck.
Hey!
climbers to a the challenge with the great mountains of the world events. And anything it helps in any way to develop this characteristic, which is among the greatest of all human qualities, cannot be called useless. Sir Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing did more than climb the most difficult mountain in the world. They showed their fellows that in effect there are no limits to human courage and endurance. The school was opened in January 1970 to commemorate the full centenary of our great master Guru Nanak Dev Ji. It's a totally residential school and caters to classes KG to 12. It has two independent campuses, Vincent-Hill for boys and Shangri-La for girls. Both the schools are self-contained. At present, the school has about 660 students on its roll, 330 boys and girls each. We view students from many countries and all the religions. We have students from the United States of America, Thailand, Iran, Afghanistan, and many other countries who have come not necessarily to excel academically, but for what the school has to offer. Our main concern is not only to try and attain academic excellence, but to educate our children in values which will gradually, in turn, bring about reform in our society and make this young generation of today into better citizens of the country and the world. Our aim is to instill qualities of leadership, original and creative thinking, and ultimately develop all-round personality of a child. It is for such a balanced education that our programs are structured. Academics. During the 12th class examination held in March 88, the school showed a result of 100% against 95.8 of the council for the Indian School Certificate Examination. In respect of 10th class, our result was 80.6 against 93.4 of the council. We realized there is long way to attain academic excellence. Our sincerest endeavors are being organized to achieve the one standard. Keeping in mind the various cultures and backgrounds of the children, coaching classes have been introduced in English, Hindi and Punjabi. And the step taken this year is the commencement of extra classes for public examinations like for the National Defense Academy for those interested. For our staff to avoid stagnation and to keep themselves in touch with the latest techniques of education, a refresher course was held during February this year by experts from NCERT. During April 1988, as a part of our exchange program, we had Mr. Gaur, principal of the Broadway School Commission, during April this year, has already become a favorite among the boys. Our annual athletic meet was held on 20th June 88. Dr. Bhagat Singh, Vice Chancellor, Punjabi University, Patiala, was the chief guest. Extracurricular activities. For all-round development of the students, a wider exposure is needed in the form of hobbies, excursions, and educational tours. To draw out their talents, a number of hobbies are organized, such as art, needlework, electronics, engineering, stick carving, paper mache, doll making, etc. Administration is considered a very important part of our program. All the students are subject to frequent medical examinations for timely detection of disease. During the last 2 months, all the students were inoculated against typhoid and cholera. The supply was received free of cost from the district medical officer there. Recently, a health club with citizens of the country and the world, which is the need of the day. I am also very grateful to our chairman, Sir Mehtab Singh Sahib, and vice chairman, Sir Karmi Sahiba Jasir Kaurji, for encouraging us to excel in this. May I now
2, let's leave for Class 3, Siddharth Singh. Class 4, Rasta Sethi. Class 5, Suchitra Pareto. Class 6, Mahan Kiran Khalsa. Class 7, Mona Singh. Class 8, Sukhpreet Sethi. Class 9, Ratna Kaur. Class 10, Jai Simran. Class 11, Varika Garga. And class 12, Shalini Thomas. And now for rapid progress. Class 1, Sufaya. Class 2, Harcharan. Class 3, Bandichor. Class 4, Sukhmani. Class 5, Goldie Kalani. Class 6, Gurpreet Sindar. Class 7, Jeevan. Class 8, Taranjit Modi. Class 9, Amita. Class 10, Tejendra Kaka. Class 11, Monisha Naam. And class 12, Paramjeet Makar. And now, the prestigious study trophy of 1987 goes to Ranveer House. And now we come to the public speaking 1988 Sub Junior Best Speaker in Hindi. The prize is shared by Ajit Joseph and Pragati Baba. Best Speaker in English, Navneet Best. We recruit 70 kids. Card making and some more. Now, let's leave. Then, and leave. Nature selection and decoration are party. And now for sports 1988, cricket, the trophy goes to Nalva Hawks. Badminton trophy, Ajit Hawks. Hockey, Atari Hawks. And now the school colors, hockey, Vincent-Hill, cricket, swimming six, badminton, Supinder, athletics, Vincent-Hill, public speaking, Amarjeet, school choir, Monica Nam. Mata the first one gold medal for all-round best girl goes to Himmat Khalsa. And now goodbye. Bhai Sahib Veera Singh gold medal for best reputation of Guru Granth Sahib, Anup Kaur. Sardarji Modi Sethi Memorial gold medal for the regular attendance at Guru Granth Sahib, Sat Mr. Kaur. And now,
Now we come to the top winners of women's club. Academic, Class 5, Rajiv Chok. Class 6, Class 7, Parmoadh Shiwanatra. Class 8, Sinnjuthawong. Class 9, Arun Kumar Bank. Vincent-Hill. Now we come to the public speaking. Parmoadh Shiwanatra Memorial Gold for the best speaker in Hindi, Parmoadh Singh. The Parmoadh Singh Sawhney Memorial Gold Medal for the best speaker in Punjabi is shared between Marinderjeet Singh and Sardarni Sahib was just won for Galleria Memorial Medal for the best speaker in Hindi, Jagjeet Singh Dugal. Medal for the best speaker in Punjabi, public speaking trophy, backed by Jasper Singh of Nalahal. Inter-House Quiz Competition Trophy, Nalahal. Bobby, Dick Goming, Amul. Stamp collections of Vincent-Hill. Electronics to Vincent. Electronics and model making, Guru Masak Singh. Jai and Jai Guru Jeevan Singh Khalsa. Papier Mashi, Gurpreet Singh Mehta. Leathercraft of Vincent Singh. Journalism, Jagjeet Singh Ahuja. Oil painting, Kulwinder Singh Sangera. Biological collection, Muhammad Sharif. Industrial chemistry, Manmeet Singh Chawla. Game, Fatehgarh Cricket Trophy for Juniors, Ajit House. The Jamkor Cricket Trophy for Seniors, Nalbahal. The Zorawar Hockey Trophy Juniors, Ajit House.
Cow. The Soccer Trophy for the Seniors Division, Ontario. Basketball Trophy Juniors, Ajit. Now for basketball trophy for the seniors division, Ajit. And the trophy for the inter-house table tennis competition goes to Ajit. Now we come to the awards of excellence. Dr. Balbir Singh Medal for Best Student in English, ICSE 8788. Shared between Daya Kaur Khalsa and Jeevan Shakti Kaur Khalsa. Mr. Brave Singh Trophy for the Best Student in History, ICSE 8788. Kamaljeet Kaur. Chief Justice R. Narula Trophy for the Best Student in Punjabi, ICSE 8788. Rajendra Singh Chauhan. School colors, athletics, Kulwinder Singh Sanghera. Cricket, Karandeep Singh Dhillon. Hockey, Rajendra Singh Chauhan. Soccer, Karsad Singh Randhawa. Basketball, Amarjot Singh. Swimming, Balram Singh Randhawa. Badminton, Daljeet Singh Chauhan. Table tennis, Manoj Agarwal. Lawn tennis, Govind Singh Saluja. Baseball, Satbir Singh Khalsa. Public speaking, Jasper Singh Atwal. Weight training, Jagdeep Singh Saran. The prize for the school band goes to the leader, Parmoadh Shiwanatra Roll No. Gurudwara. Bhai Sahib Hira Singh Gold Medal for the best recitation of Sri Guru Granth Sahib, Parmoadh Singh Guru. The coveted Courthouse Trophy for the year 1988. Winners Ajit Khan. Coming to the incentive prizes, it has been customary to award incentive prizes to some of our teachers and workers. The winners of 1988 are Singh Sahib Priyapal Singh Khalsa, Ms. Ruby Sahi, Ms. Stanley Anthony, Mr. Harshmani, the driver of the school van. He's not here. The next is Mr. Ramesh Kumar, the school PM. An incentive prize to the member of staff for having taken no leave during the current year goes to Mrs. Savita Sharma. Now I request our honored chief guest to present the medal to some of our distinguished visitors. Baba Balwant Singh, Justice Paula Singh, Brigadier N.K. Modi, Brigadier Iqbal Singh, Mr. L. Ramani, Deputy Chief Officer, Indian Overseas Bank, Mr. Ashok Shankar, Senior Manager, Indian Overseas Bank, Mr. K. Segu, Manager, Indian Overseas Bank. May I now request our Chairman, Sardar Mehtab Singh Sahib, to present a memento to our chief guest, His Excellency Sir Edmund Hillary.
occasion. And even though the weather is not so good, there's a great warmth of feeling I feel in the whole here. India has a great beauty, ranging from the mighty peaks of the Himalayas to the golden sandy beaches of Goa and Kerala. It has a multitude of rivers, lakes, and wide deserts. There's probably more ancient forts, temples, and palaces than any other country. There are many of us who believe that in the next half century, India will not only be one of the world's most influential countries politically, which it already is, but one of the world's great trading and industrialized nations. In the 38 years since I first visited India, I have seen substantial changes. Over the years, I have been involved in a number of major expeditions and in many minor adventures too. Sometimes the small adventures can be almost as exciting as the great challenge. In these adventures, I have often shared the task with many people of different cultures and religions. Meeting dangers and difficult challenges together is the most successful way of creating understanding with our fellow human beings. The climb of Everest in 1953 was one example of this. Tenzing Norgay and I had to learn to understand each other, to work as a positive team, aiming at the same objective. After our descent from Everest in 1953, we were given a fantastic reception in Nepal and India. In Delhi, I had the good fortune to meet probably the most impressive person I have ever met anywhere, Prime Minister Pandit Nehru. The Prime Minister had a reception for the expedition, and there was a vast gathering of distinguished guests, and a very large number of Indian photographers, all of whom wanted to take pictures of the Prime Minister, Tenzing, and myself together. You can have 5 minutes, said Mr. Nehru, and then up onto some steps, where the three of us posed together. Immediately, complete chaos reigned below us. Black bulbs flared, photographers were elbowed aside, there were shouts and even screams to attract our attention. It was complete bedlam. By now I was getting more familiar with the Indian press and knew there was no way they would stop taking photographs in their allotted time. But after 5 minutes, Mr. Nehru gently clapped his hands together and said, "Enough." To my absolute astonishment, all the cameramen disappeared. I looked on Mr. Nehru with the greatest respect from then on. He was indeed a leader. As a young person, I read many books on adventure, and I resolved that someday I too would find and meet my challenge. Many of us live in the big cities with their advantages, good standards of living, and the ready availability of cultural activity. But more and more of us also seek to escape for a period from the concrete jungle, to breathe the clean, fresh air of the mountains, to camp on the grass in peace beside the tumbling streams, and drive our weary engines people in our Mill Valley below. But some problems lie ahead of us. At one moment, we are encouraging thousands of people, young and old, to enjoy the remote and lovely area. But by so doing, we may well be damaging the delicate ecological balance of these beautiful places. All of us involved in adventurous activity, or who love the mountains, rivers, deserts, have a strong responsibility to ensure that development is carefully guided and that nature is enjoyed yet carefully preserved. We cannot permit careless destruction of our forests, or even the casual glittering of hillsides or magnificent campsites. In India, you have a world of challenges to undertake. I believe you are very fortunate. You can climb the great giants of the Himalayas or trek for weeks across high passes and mountain valleys. You can swim on hundreds of ocean beaches or travel by camel or on foot over wide deserts. Yes, I believe you are very fortunate. But these great challenges mean nothing if you don't take advantage of them. To the young people, this audience, I will say, go out and test yourself against nature. Experience the thrill of fear and the satisfaction of overcoming. Set yourselves a challenge and make it a tough one. There is little virtue in easy victory, and it is better to fail on something that has stretched you to the limit than have coasted easily to a pleasant success. You know, it is interesting that India has not only a remarkable variety of beauty in nature, but it also has a remarkable variety of fruits and vegetables. But there is nothing more attractive than the delicious mango. Couple of months ago, I drove to the Hutton near Dehradun to be chief guest and chief judge at the International Mango Festival. Something I have never done before. 400 varieties of mangoes were laid out in heaps on a series of long tables. I thoroughly enjoy mangoes, but there's a limit to the amount one can consume. I fortunately had the local commissioner in charge of sending the people to help me. And he chose 20 of the best varieties, and I munched through them all, and chose the 3 varieties that appealed to me most. These received the prize. I returned back to Delhi replete with mangoes and not caring if I ever tasted another one again. So India has everything, from mountain tops to a multitude of mangoes. There is much to learn here and much to enjoy. For me, India has been the experience of a lifetime. And I hope all you young people in this audience will take full advantage of every opportunity that you have here. Thank you.
I request our chairman, Sadar Mehta Singh Sahib, to give the vote of thanks.
His Excellency Sir Edmund Hillary, Mrs. June Mulgore, Baba Balwant Singh Ji, Mr. Justice Fauja Singh Ji, Brigadier Modi, Brigadier Iqbal Singh Ji, parents, distinguished guests, members of the staff, and my students. I have great pleasure in welcoming all of you on this happy occasion. Another memorable year has passed, and the school enters 20th year of its life of dedicated service, not only to the people of India, but people living in many other countries. Sir, the wealth of a nation does not lie in its material and mineral resources and oil fields only. It lies in its people, their sense of discipline, spirit of endeavor, and character. Just to illustrate my point, authorities in soil were worried how to control the Olympic traffic, as millions of vehicles are on the road every day. How to move athletes to different stadia for different events in time. One of its enlightened sons made a suggestion that vehicles bearing even numbers should fly on one day and those bearing odd numbers on the next. The whole nation voluntarily cooperated, and the problem was solved immediately. Very few people knew about Suriname, a tiny country, but today the whole world knows it by a single act of one of its sons, who won a gold medal in the Olympic Games 4 days ago, beating athletes from much bigger countries. During Victorian days, New Zealand was a neglected land, similar to our Kalapani, but now it is a jewel among the Commonwealth of Nations. You ask any schoolboy about New Zealand, he may not be knowing much about the country and its people, but instantaneously he would reply, the land of Sir Edmund Hillary, who was the hero of Mount Everest. Sir Edmund Hillary is an institution in himself, fired with an unquenching thirst to explore, to discover, and to add to the human knowledge in fields where others would not dare to tread. In the spirit of Vasco da Gama, Columbus, and David Livingstone. 2nd June 1953, 11:30 a.m. is a memorable time in the history of the world when Sir Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing reached at the top of Mount Everest. For Sir Edmund, there has never been, nor will there ever be, an end to adventure. He has always dreamt of new adventures, and the ocean to sky expedition in 1977 and expedition to North Pole was a dream come true. Besides his love for adventure, Sir Edmund has made significant contribution in promoting the new development of remote communities, physically helping to build bridges, schools, and hospitals in the Sherpa districts of Nepal. He is a prolific writer. High adventure, no latitude for error. Schoolhouse in the clouds are a few. His autobiography, Nothing Venture, Nothing Win, is a splendid record of the events of his life. Honor and fame have come his way in abundance, and great titles have also been conferred. Still, anything said is too little. To put it in his own words, I have heard the world lie beneath my clumsy boots, and seen the red sun slip over the horizon after the dark Antarctic winter. I have had more than my share of excitement, beauty, laughter, and friendship. His visit to the school will leave a lasting image on the minds of young children and inspire them to achieve greater heights of glory and service to mankind in general and their country in particular. By your example, sir, they will be encouraged to accept the challenge of nature in hitherto unexplored fields and add to human knowledge and wisdom benefiting humanity. It is said, when one participates in a person's sorrow, its pinch is lessened, its burden decreases. When one participates in his happiness or on an occasion of joy and thanksgiving, the resulting grace therefrom increases many, many folds. Ladies and gentlemen, I am obliged to all of you who have come from far and near in such inclement weather to join us and pray to the Almighty to give us strength and courage and to follow the goal of the school, Sarbat Da Bhala. On behalf of the governing council of the school, I thank all the members of the staff who have worked hard to make this function a success and who work and make silently the day-to-day life in the school happy, healthy and wise under the able guidance of the principal, Air Commodore Rajinder Singh, SS Sri Akal Singh Khalsa, Mrs. Nirmal Deep Kaur Sani, the headmistress, and their team of other highly qualified, devoted and dedicated members of the staff. Thank you.
Celebration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll request you to rise for the national anthem of New Zealand and
It is pulsing, just see the steam engine working.
Small thin coil surrounded by a large, very fine coil.
Some point there was something.
When AC currents pass through the inner coil, a large electromagnetic field
Well, as before, because sound waves need material such as air to travel, and without sound, and without air, sound cannot travel.
And they have to propose the solution. And then the
sound needs air to travel.
Without
sound,
So in space there'll be no sound.
right, without air, there is no sound.
perhaps that may not be true in other schools.
Coil way. That's how it gets construction.